welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, November 16th, and this week for my video, I wanted to show you guys what it's like as a day in my life when I'm doing reporting. I told you guys before that I do work for a news station based off of my college's campus, and for that, not only do I anchor, but I also report. And I've had a few questions from people asking me what it is like to report, how we do it, things like that. So I figured it'd just be a cute little fun day in my life video to film anyway. So yeah, it is like almost 8:30 a.m. and I am essentially, my story this week is our president of the university added 3 study days next semester instead of having a break. That way we're supposed to stay on campus, but teachers cannot give out new material. It's supposed to be for us to just like catch up. Basically that's it. Trying to help with the mental health issue of not having breaks. So I am going to be going and following around a girl who has anxiety and seeing how she kind of copes throughout the day with us not having breaks this semester, classes being online, things like that, figuring all that out. So following her around today, and then tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. I have an interview with the president of the university to talk about the proposed benefits that he thinks is going to happen with the 3 study days. So that is my story for this week, but I'm supposed to meet this girl at her apartment at like 8:30, so I'm going to go ahead and head over there. Alright, well it is like 11:30. We're taking a quick break. Anna's the girl that you guys saw. She has a test to take, and obviously I didn't want to bother her, and like with her anxiety, which is what this whole story is about, like she was scared of having people like watching her obviously for the test. So I am taking a quick break to let her finish up studying and take her test. So I'm gonna go get some lunch, potentially go back to my house and start some homework, and then I think within like an hour to an hour and a half I will probably be meeting back up with her to go and finish up the rest of my story. I'm not gonna be with her a ton more today. Essentially the only footage I have left to get is of her with her friend at her friend's house and studying and things, and then how they cope. So like they're gonna go on a run because exercise is like one of her coping mechanisms. Okay, so it is now 1 o'clock and Anna's done and I'm done doing my things that I was gonna do while she was taking her test. So I am going to go meet with her at her boyfriend's house to film more of the story, and then going over to her friends and filming what I told you I was gonna film earlier. Okay, so it's 5 p.m. and I just got done working on the Newslink assignment for today. So I got done with my filming of Anna. Essentially what she's doing now, she's on her walk with her friend and is going to come back and basically just like chill out, watch Netflix, things like that. So there's not really much left for me to film for her. So done with filming for today. Tonight I'm probably not gonna work a ton on this. I might do like a base script sort of a thing, and then after that I will potentially well, not potentially, in the morning tomorrow at 8:30 I am getting on a Zoom with the president of our university to ask him about the study days that he decided to add next semester, what he thinks the proposed benefits of it are, and just asking him things like that. recording that Zoom because that's just the way they wanted to do it with just like COVID and rising cases right now. So we'll see how that goes. Tonight, like I said, don't know that I'm gonna work on much of it. I might do like a base story, and then once I get all of my quotes and things tomorrow, I will potentially be adding more to the story. Not potentially, I will be adding more to the story and making it finalized tomorrow. So like I said, that is really it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow with more of my actual like reporter duties. It is Tuesday, 1 p.m. and I had my interview with President Merz this morning. Didn't film it because I got up a little late beforehand, so I didn't have a lot of time to. But I am just now about to take my camera equipment back, or go early. I have to take it back at 1:40. It's 1:06 right now, and I need to go take the clips off of the SD card. So I'm going to head to campus, run into Newslink, and do that. I just walked home because I forgot my headphones here, so that sucked. But I am going to, clearly I picked up my face because I'm stupid, but I'm going to actually make myself look more presentable just because it's my last night tomorrow's reporting for Newslink this semester.
Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. Let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected.
Correct me if I'm wrong, TC. Avid always wants to crash when you need it the most.
Avid always does crash.
Avid always crashes.
I'm breathing out.
Okay, it is freezing, but it is 9:48 p.m. I'm finally walking home for good this time to actually go home and be home for the night. But yeah, so I aired my package. It's definitely one that I'm going to take and like further edit and stuff for a reel. And for one of my classes that I'm going to use it for, but it's one that I like really pumped out quick with very minimal footage and a lot of technical issues on my editing software today. So nonetheless, I am very proud of it, despite a few things that I want to change for it for my reel and for my project, which if you don't know what a reel is, it's essentially like a thing that reporters put together to send to like news directors for stations after they graduate, just to see like the work that we can do and things like that, so they know who they're hiring. But yeah, anyways, I am walking home. Okay, so clearly I have gotten home and I am already in my pajamas and it is really late, but essentially all I do in my reporter duties left is just, you saw me guys type in web story. I just have to write a really long, elongated web story for our website, obviously, about my story, just a longer version of it, essentially, that I'm actually gonna try to get some more information for before I write it. So I'm not writing it tonight. Typically I would, but I'm not this time. And other than that, I feel like this video would not be complete without me showing you guys the package that I put together. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how my package turned out.
Students' mental health has been a concern for some this semester because of COVID-19 and no breaks from classes. Newslink Indiana's Emily Harless followed a student during her day to see how she deals with anxiety and depression.
I started truly noticing it the winter of my sophomore year of high school.
Junior nursing major Anna Peterson knows the battle of mental health all too well.
My freshman year of high school, my grandma died, and it was like a really big thing for me. And I'm a person that like suppresses my feelings, so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine, like don't worry about it. And everything kind of just really hit hard like that following year.
Now, 6 years later, she is trying to navigate a school year not seen in recent history. Most of her classes are online. Peterson, among many students who've gone through a semester that had classes on Labor Day and no fall break.
I just constantly feel like I'm missing something or behind on something.
However, Peterson is worried the spring could bring similar stress. BSU officials announcing students must be tested for COVID-19 before the start of next semester, one that will start a week later than originally planned without a spring break. Ball State President Jeffrey Mearns says as difficult as it may be, it's the best thing to do.
Again, wanted to put a little bit more time between the holiday season and particularly the New Year's holiday, when we know that there will be some possibility of students socializing with larger groups. So moving it from the 11th to the 19th puts more than 2 weeks between that New Year's holiday and the start of classes.
But Mearns says he hopes 3 study days next semester will help reduce stress.
We know it is not a perfect substitute for spring break. We know there's a difference between being able to get away for an entire week, but we thought it would provide just a little bit of relief.
And while Mearns gets ready for students to come back, Peterson hopes these breaks will help, but is unsure if it replaces spring break.
In like an overall view, like those are going to be beneficial. I do wish there was like longer periods though, because like one day isn't really going to do too terribly much.
But the 3 study days are what students will have to look forward to in terms of a mental health break. In Muncie, Emily Harless, NewsLink, Indiana. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, it wasn't my absolute best, but it was really, really good for the issues I was having. Anyways, that is all for this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. I do this essentially every other week throughout all of my semesters, so it is a lot of work. It takes up a lot of time and frankly, like, really kind of drains me, but I love it. It's what I want to do. So I hope you guys like seeing kind of what it's like being a reporter while you're in college. If you liked it, please drop a like down below. If you guys want to learn more or like learn more of my responsibilities, because I'm also an anchor and producer at the organization that I report for, because I just love to work. So if you want to learn more about that, let me know in the comments. I do respond to every single comment. All of my social medias are also linked in the description down below. If you DM me on there, I will also respond. And I will actually see you guys on Wednesday for a new video.
Yeah. Yeah.